Hi dudes, it's Malibu. Welcome back to my third and final Mexico vlog. Picking up from day 5, my grandma wanted to take us to see a beautiful church in San Juan. We finally arrived. The church was huge and it even had a water fountain in the front. The inside of the church was so pretty and it had so many gold embellishments. Surgery earlier this year, my grandma came to this church and made a promise to God that she would bring my mom here if he kept her safe. This church is known for delivering many miracles. In the back room, people will hang up frames of their miracle stories that happened after visiting the church. A lot of frames had braids of hair as a token of appreciation. As we were walking out, we saw a group of nuns. In front of the church are lots of vendors selling clothes, jewelry, snacks, and more. This guy was selling sorbet ice cream, and of course we had to buy some. A shirt and I bought this cute blue backpack. We had a quick water break and then we drove through the city on our way to Santa Ana, Guadalupe. We made it to Santa Toribio Church. It was a smaller church, but this one had a cool garden in the front. There were lots of fresh flowers around the altar. So we decided to eat at a nearby restaurant. The food was delicious. On our way back, it started to rain, but luckily it only lasted about 10 minutes. I slept most of the way, so I didn't even realize it. On our way home, we made a pit stop to pick up a pot from my uncle. When we got home, we saw my aunt was frying up some meat. It was delicious. This is my cousin pretending to be an old man. That night, my sister also taught my aunt how to make chocolate chip cookies. On day 6, I went with my mom to my aunt's house where they both made homemade tortillas. It was crazy. All my family gathered around to make gordas. They taste like bread and they can be made out of different flavors. Some are sweet, salty, or spicy. Later that night, we lit up the kitchen fireplace and showed all of my family how to make s'mores. They loved it, so did I. My uncle kept burning his marshmallows. This is my aunt icing a cake for the first time. My sister taught her and she eventually got the hang of it. And that pretty much wrapped up our trip. Day 7 was the day we were leaving, sadly. My mom woke up early to watch the sunrise. We wanted to bring back some cheese, honey, and gourdas for our family back home. So we decided to pack all of our clothes and try to make as much room for it. My uncle loaded up the suitcase in his car and we drove all the way back to Aguascalientes Airport. After 3 hours of waiting, we boarded the plane and we're headed to LAX. Here's a clip of me seeing Poho for the very first time in a week.
My God, it's so hot in here. Oh, he's crying.
See if he'll come down without you telling him. No, without you.
Don't touch.
Woo.
And of course, it's time for one final Dawn compilation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you next Tuesday.